Welcome back, folks, to Quanchkin Lake, Louisiana, here in Fishing Planet for the Lucky Spot Competition Guide. You have 45 minutes with a keep net to catch the biggest spotted bass you can and keep them into your keep net by the end of the competition. This is the setup that I use. This is a normal Zeus 810, and I use the Griffin Spot 9000. And you can see the setup here. If you do not have this bass jig, the 1 ounce 28 gram one, you can use any 4.0 bass jig, especially the X series ones. They work really well. And also, if you don't have the rattlesnake worm, you can actually use the X series nymph. But a lot of times, I won't even put anything, no trailer on. I'll just do the bass jig. But I figured I would show you this so you could see it as well. But like I said, my best scores actually come off just the bass jig by itself. And what you're going to do is spawn at the Pelican Hut for spot number 1. Now, these are going to be a little tough to remember, so you need to practice going here to all these spots. I still sometimes mess this up. This is spot number 1 over here. And how I actually do my lure, guys, is I do sky twitching, which if you guys don't know, is you just throw your pole in like this and then keep your pole in the strike position up, as you can see here. And I will just do 3-speed towards the top of the water between halfway and top always generally works for me, and just on 3-speed. And I will use this same setup and retrieve at every spot that we go to. And so for spot 2, we're going to go over here to good old tobacco, and we're going to walk over to this. And like I said, the marks will be at the end. This spot is kind of 2 spots here. You can go ahead and cast out there to there, right there by that little land piece there, or you can cast out here to the left. They both work well. And you can here catch tons of uniques, as we are going to go to spot 3 right now. I've caught 15 uniques in one competition before. Generally, I get anywhere from 8 to 15. Oop, as we go the wrong way here. Want to go to where the white chair is and go over. Like I said, sometimes I still go to the wrong spot for spot 3 here. And what you're going to want to do is go ahead and cast out to the lily pads. Once in a while you'll get stuck here, but not very often. And I try to keep it pretty close to the surface. A lot of times here I'll reduce my speed down to 2 for this spot. And then we'll go over to spot 4. And here is the marker right here to stand. And I'll throw all the way down to the end of this little channel here that you'll see. And then for spot 5, you go up to here, and you'll go stand here, and you'll cast to the same marker right here, like that. And then also, too, with this one, I will generally catch a unique and move on, but sometimes I will catch or throw out again because these uniques don't act like any other unique in the game. You can catch them back to back. I have actually caught 4 in a row in the same spot before, but I generally will catch one and move on. And for the last spot here, spot number 6 is actually throwing to that same marker that you see out there, but I'm throwing it and I'm just bringing it right back over here, guys, from this direction. And you can cast anywhere from there to there and bring it back. This spot isn't as good as the others, but it does work pretty well. You can, in this spot, if you want, use a frog popper, but I just stay with the, I generally just stay with the bass jig, as it doesn't get hooked very often. But for this long list of marks here, guys, just keep in mind that this does take some practice in your rotation, and we are going to go over here. The spot 1 is right here. And spot 2, I believe, is over here. So there is the stand marker. and the 2 cast markers right here. And you can pause them for, you can pause them to add them to your map. Then spot 3 is right here. And spot 4 is right here. And like I said, a good score over here is anything over 50, but you can get up as high. I've had as high as 57 the time I caught like 14 or 15 uniques. And then this is spot 4. And you can cast this from both ways. This is actually something that I've done. This used to be my original spot right here, casting this way, and that is going to be your spot 5 is from this way here, guys. Or spot 6 will be from this way, casting to them same marks. There's a lot to learn in this competition, and I'll run a few practices on it. But hopefully this guide helps you out. We'll see you next time, folks.